Hey everybody, I want to share with you real quick a project that I made. I'm in a, what's it called, a fall or Thanksgiving themed paper bag mini album swap over on the Scrap Cafe, and me and the partner I got both wanted like a fall theme, so the mini album I made for my partner looks like this. Let's see if I can. So this is the album I made, and I used this new DCWV stack. Goodness, what is the name of it? I forgot. I don't remember, but so this is the book that I made for her. So on the front, I just use some different Wild Orchid Craft flowers. This one and this one are the same. They're the large gardenias. They're just different colors. And over all of these, I sprayed it with some Heirloom Gold, what is it called? Perfect Pearl Spray. And then right here, there's a little Recollection bird bling piece right here. I don't know how well you could see that, but and I just added some mesh bling, because you know everything that I make I gotta have some bling on it. And I made these two little stick pins right here and just put some different ribbons that matched on the side. So I'm trying to get this in frame here. I know I usually do my videos one-handed, but I have this little setup. I'm trying to see how this goes. So when you open it up, this is the first page. Looks like this. So this is all paper from the stack, and these little pieces are from the stack too. I just cut them out and pretty much just distressed all the edges on everything. The way I did my album was I folded the bags so that this part would flip open like this, and then right here on each of the bags there's a pocket, and each one has a little tag in it, like that. And I just stressed all those too. And so right here, there's just some orange butterflies that are very cute. And in this page, I just pretty much added some cream lace and some gold bling. I made this little flower here and put a bling in the middle. You can kind of see I still have a few little spider webs that I need to get off, like right there. But so this is the next page. It looks like this, and on the side as well, you just flip it open, and there's a little spot here to journal or put a picture. This is a cutout from the stack, and these are two more cutouts. So she could either just put a picture here, or I just made these two little tags that she could use, so they just go right in there. And then on this side there's also a pocket with a little tag. And so here and here she could either journal or put a picture. So the next page looks like this, and this is the other side of the bag that doesn't have the fold. So here I just added another of the large gardenia from Wild Orchid Crafts. I made this little stick pin right here. It has like a little, I think it's a bee, a little charm or a little bead. Just thought it would go in because of the flowers and stuff. Just added some little bling on each of the corners. Added this little cutout from the paper, and I left part of it open in case she wants to slide a picture in underneath. She could do that right there. Next page looks like this, and I just cut out another piece from the paper, inked it up, made a little pocket out of it, and these are two cutouts from the paper I just inked up, so she could either journal and add a photo, whatever she decides, and those can just slide in like that. So the next page is another page that has the fold out. So here she could journal or put a picture. I added one of these large bling pieces that's from Michaels. These were like in the $1.50 section. And they came with this color and another color, a darker color. I haven't got to that yet, but so you open it up, it's kind of the same thing. I just added some lace trim, some mesh bling, and made the little flower. And then there's another little pocket on this one. And then there's a little tag here, like that. It just slides right in. So here, spot for a photo, and that closes up. And the next page looks like this. So it just opens up like that. And on this side, there's also another pocket with the little pull-out tag. And here, this is the same thing. It's a cutout from the paper that I inked up a lot. I did a lot of distressing on these things. So here, she could either just put a photo here, or I made this little tag that she could put a photo on, or however she wants to do it. And that could just slide in right there. And then, you know, these spots she could journal or put a picture. And then the next page looks like this. So this is the other color bling that came in that pack that I was saying I got at Michael's. This is the darker color. And on here, this I just cut out from the paper as well, inked it up, and just attached it on each side so that she could either put a picture here. And these are all pieces from the stack of paper, and I just inked those up so she could journal or put photos, and those can just slide in just like that. And then, let's see here. On this page, a little bit different. I took this piece, it's from the stack, and I just attached it right here. And these are two tags that are from the stack. They're kind of long, so they could easily come out, and she could either put a photo and journal, or however she decides to do it. And here, there's another one of those flower blings. There's a little bit of this bling right here. And then these can just slide in like that. They kind of hang over a little bit, but I just kind of went for something a little bit different. So that's why that is that way. So the next page is another side that folds out. Looks like this. And this is another piece from the stack, and I just inked it up, put a little bit of bling. This folds out. And then this also has a pocket with a little tag here. And then here again, I just added some lace, put some mesh bling, made a little flower. And this already had all this nice shiny stuff, so I kind of just left it like that. And then the next page looks like this, and this has the fold out. So on this one, you can also pull out a little tag, looks like that. And on the inside, here's another piece I cut out from the stack, just attached it on the sides. And then there's two little tags here, just like that, so she could journal or add photos, whatever she wants to do. And then, like, here's another piece from the paper I just cut out and inked the edges, add a little bit of bling. And this is the back page, looks like that. So I just had this little fall blingy piece, so I put it on there because it fit well, you know, with it being a fall themed album and all. So that's the back page, and that's about it. So that's the mini I made for my partner. I like it. I'm not really like a fall color person. That's not really like my style or my taste. So it was a little bit harder than some of the other stuff that, like, the colors I like to work with, but I think it came out okay. I actually like it. Like, I would love to receive this, you know, so I'm hoping she likes it, because, I don't know, I always get nervous about sending people stuff, because I'm always afraid they're not going to like it, but hopefully she does. So, that's my paper bag mini. I also made, where's it at? Hold on one second. Sorry guys. I'm doing this in my dining room. I had to go all the way back to my craft room. My dogs are going crazy. I don't know why. I also made my partner this little pin cushion. It looks like this. Might be kind of hard to see with the glare of the... Hey! Shh! I don't know what they're going crazy for. Anyways, I made this little pin cushion. And I just used this little container that I had saved. I save a lot of stuff because I like to alter things. And this is just, what do you call it? Like a to-go, like little plastic container, like you could take food or something in, or there's a little lid. It wasn't ever used. I had just bought them and they were in my stash, so that's what that is. And it's orange, so it matched good. But first I took this trim right here, put it on. This is actually 2 pieces because it was about this wide. So I did that. I added on some of this mesh bling right here. Add this trim. Both of these I had to dye with, gosh, what colors were they? There was a Tattered Angels, I think it was Mimosa, and then there was Lindy's something orange, I can't remember, but I used that to kind of give it the fall color, so you can kind of see like a light orange and the little edges have like a brownish tint to them. So I did that, added that, let it dry, added some of this gold mesh bling and these big like clear bling pieces just to, you know, give it some bling because I love me some bling. And then I made these stick pens, so there's that one. I'm not really sure how good the lighting is showing because it's really bright right now. There's this one. There's this one. And there's this one. I really like these beads. They're like the newest ones I've gotten. I love glass beads. I like to use glass beads when I make my stick pens. I don't know if I showed that one. There's that one. And there's this one. So I just put my finger. So I'm also going to send that to my partner. I hope she likes it. You know, I really like making these pen cushions. If you guys see the videos, I kind of make them a lot, but they're fun and they're easy. So I made her that. And then I also made her this. And these are some altered clothespins. And what I did was I used washi tape, different washi tapes that I had, and I used glossy accents. You can't really see the shininess. It's a really simple project. I like the way these turn out because you can use these on, like, you know, layouts or, you know, anything like that. I've seen projects where they've had those on there, so that's kind of what my inspiration was for those. And I've been trying to work on my packaging, just so, like, you know, you send something cute that people would like to receive. So I've been trying to spend more time and do that. So this is how I packaged those up for her. And then I made this flower right here. I had to throw in a little bit of pink because I really like pink. So there's this flower. I made this with some pink trim, lace trim. And this is actually the color that this trim right here used to be. So you can see the difference what I did to it. And then I just added a little bling pearl center right there. And just put some cardstock here, a little bit of bling. And then I also made this flower right here. And this is some trim that's right here on the book. I tried to get everything to coordinate a little bit somehow to kind of like tie into each other. So this one here was inspiration for this one. So I made her that. This little one is just some, I had made about 8 of these one day. And so this is the last one that I have. So I just packaged it up and I'm going to send that to my partner. This I just was practicing packaging. So this is some pearl trims that I'm going to send to her. Looks like that. Just had some cardstock and some bling and made a little flower for it. And I'm going to send her some of these crystal flowers. This is just packaging. Like, I save my packaging and stuff, like all the embellishments and whatever I buy come in. I have one of those little, like those, what are they called? They're like the little shelves that have the different colored drawers. There's probably like 8 drawers in it, you know. I have that next to my desk, and I have like a paper scrap drawer and a packaging drawer and like my bling drawer. And so when I open something up, I just take the packages, instead of throwing it away, I put it in that drawer so I can reuse it later. So this was just a packaging from some paper adhesive borders. I think it was from Recollections. So I just repurposed it and packaged these up for her. So that's my fall themed stuff that I made for my partner. Hope she likes it. Hope you guys like it. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video. Alright, you guys, talk to you later.